Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to my restream. Friday night, it is a stitch in crime. There goes Serbs. I thought he was hanging out with Dad, but here he comes. How are you guys doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, hello. Come on in. I've been saying hi to everybody. Let me go back up and say hi. It is Leanie is on the TV. So hi, Leanie. She probably didn't see my hello. Joan is here. Hi, Joan. Gracie. I'm on the speaker. Don't forget all your 2,000 parts. Hello, Laura and Patty and Kathy. Good evening, Kathy. And Arati is here. Whoop, whoop. Hey. Did I miss anybody? And Mimi's taking a break. She's got a headache. So I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, the eyeballs. The eyeballs can be part of it for sure. Yes, it can. And Bridget's here. Hey, Bridget. How are you tonight? Joyce is here. Yay. Aw, that's awesome. And Lorna, good to see you. Hi, Debbie. Yes, we're hoping she feels better, our Mimi. She's kind of had it rough the last month or so. And there's Annie. Good evening, Annie. Annie makes the rounds. Sometimes she's over on John's channel. So if you want to hear her, she is over there a lot. That is Hooks, Whips, and Chains or something like that. I'm not quite sure how to say it. Maribel. Good evening, Maribel. There's Liz. Good evening, Liz. Good to see you. How are you guys doing today? How is your Friday going? What's everybody drinking? What's everybody? She says, I'm here. You hear and see me? That's good. On the tablet? Okay. All right. Phone's dead. It happens. Oh, I made it down to the bottom already. Look at me. Oh, whipping through them comments. Hey, there's Nisi. Good evening. Good evening. She's going to listen and crochet. She's going to sit back and just, right? That's awesome. You got some pretty colors in your Joann's haul. Which blanket are you working on? So just for those that may be new, maybe just peering in on us to see what we're about over here. Tonight is our crime night. So this is the night where we do crochet and crime or knitting and crime. Right now we're crocheting a blanket, so I'm not knitting but we can. And I've been thinking that a lot of people are wanting to do some beginner stuff. So if that's you, please leave me a comment once this posts or leave a comment here in the chat and let me know if beginner knitting is something that you would like me to do live. Lamb shake and falafel. Well, that sounds good. I'm not big on lamb, but it sounds wonderful. Daisy square granny blanket. Cool. I noticed that there were quite a few make-alongs going on. I've got my Texas cup tonight. This is Folgers caramel coffee with it's breve with monk fruit. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of, but I don't like anything gamey and all of that kind of stuff. I'm real funny about those smells and tastes. coffee and water. She's double fisting it. A happy hat. Good, good. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad she's feeling better. Oh. And Joan, I hope you're doing better. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, how fun. Oh, you did a meetup. Oh, I'm sure that brightened your spirits. How wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You got to do that. Oh, that is neat. She's a nice person. Debbie says yes to the beginner knitting. Working on your scrap and crime. We need to pick another. I haven't picked a stitch for tonight. Any suggestions for tonight for stitches? Let me bring in my hands and show you what I'm working on. Okay, where did it go? Ah, there we go. We'll try this for a minute. Hello, Tank. How are you today? I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you're feeling okay today. I know it's been rough. I did get your email. I did read your email. I have not had a chance to answer it today. Today was some things I had to go to town and do. Had to take Dad's laundry to him and yada yadas. But anyway, I need a little piece of scrap, something scrap to go right here. To go right there to finish this. This is where I wound up with that skein of yarn. So I got just that bit right there and I need to put something on. Oh, they have a Facebook group now? That's wonderful. That's the stuff, that's the ones that Matt was talking about. That one was fun. I had a lot of fun making that, Kathy. I did. I think I gave that one. Is that the one I gave to Dolores? I can't remember. Hi, Rosie. She's working on diamond painting. Yep, I understand. Been following the sheriff judge shooting in Kentucky. What a mess. Yeah. I need to get caught up on that. I need to get caught up on that. I've been looking into this, the Todd Sturmer, the Linda Sturmer. I wanted to talk to y'all about that one. And I wanted to talk to y'all about another one. Let me get a little piece of scrap something for right here. I don't know what I got in my scrap bag. I have not been putting partial rows, but I think I'm going to do it right now. We're going to do a partial row with this one. And maybe they would just continue on with this one instead of the gray. Yeah, Kelly's a sweet person. And I'm just doing half doubles on this row to finish it up. Okay, where are we at with this one? Now, I have been putting the stitches for this blanket that I'm doing. You do not have to follow my stitches. You can just do a scrap blanket of your choice. Just put pictures of your progress in the Facebook group, or you can send me an email. I saw a little blip about that when I was going to go and see what the heck that was. That looked terrible, Annie. Oh, oh, that's good. I'm glad they got that. That looks so terrible. Hello, Christy. Nice to have you. Lots of kid stuff. Yes, lots of them. We're happy to have you here, Christy. Thank you for coming in. Oh, the kid stuff is hard too, isn't it? Can we go to this one while I finish this up? Was that one? I can't. When was that? Was that recently? So we're finishing up the Murder in the Bayou, and I really don't know what more I can say about this case. I don't want to just throw it off and say, okay, we're done with it. But I think that we are going to be done with it today. However, there are a couple of things I thought we might go over. So this was a recent one. That reminds me of the one where the woman and her son were treating the other son badly. I cannot remember her name. But that I could not cover that one because it's just you probably will not see me cover some of those because it's just too horrific and it's just too hard. It makes me want to just throw up. It it just hurts me to watch and cover some of that stuff. I have a really hard time with them. Thank you, Tank. Oh, she's been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much. She's been here even longer than that. Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Another one of my, um, what did I say the other day? Moderator extraordinaires. Let me play the members video for you. Thank you to all of my members. I really appreciate you very much. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Roseanne. Hello, Bonnie. Yeah, the kids one are really hard. Did anybody see the interview on East Idaho News that he's been doing some pretty heavy hitters recently on his channel? He had one with Marcia Clark from the OJ case. That was really a great interview. I had no idea that she had written so many books. He also did one with this last one was with Colby Ryan, who is Lori Vallow's son. Did anybody see that interview? Oh, how cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Tank. Thank you. This one is a prim. This one is the prim hook. Does it say it? Prim, and I think it's an I. believe this one is an I. Hi, Sally. Good evening. Good evening. Glad you're here. Yay. 13 months. Wow. That's amazing. Right. Been here from the start, Sally. Thank you so much for that. Hi, Thrifty. PRYM. Yeah, it happens. I know you're not feeling well. Well, I'm glad you're here, Thrifty. It's okay. It is okay. Yeah, I'm really liking these prim hooks, actually. They do have a bit of a squeak with acrylic yarn, but it's not enough to bother me. It was a very good interview. Um, Nate did an interview with Keith Morrison, and they talked about his interview with Lori. And then he did an interview with Colby, and then he's going to be on Colby's channel next week, I believe, or in a few days. Let's put it that way. In a few days. Hi, Jan. And Marsha Clark. Gosh, there was somebody else. I can't remember now who it was, but he has been really doing a lot of great interviews. Hi, Ellen. Good to see ya. So what? Okay, I did want to bring up the last little bit of Murder in the Bayou, and that is the part about the congressman. How many of you have seen the on the documentary or heard it on the book, read it in the book about the congressman that was involved with the Jefferson 8, the Jeff Davis 8, Murder in the Bayou? We're finishing up, and I have a story picked out that I want to talk to y'all about tonight and see if you would like to do it. What's that say? Oh, Bree, you're talking to Bree. Granny's here. Hey, cast iron skillet Granny, good to see you. I'm so glad you made it. So evidently there was a congressman, and here's the way it went down, and it is that the man who was a partner in owning the local motel where a lot of the women did their business, and that was the well, there was the Budget Inn, and then there was but the one that they all would go and do tricks was the Broussard. I think I called it the Broussard. And the part owner in that was a man that went by Mr. G. Hi, Connie. Good evening. Good evening. I'm doing pretty good today. Yes, I don't think he actually stayed completely under the radar. His name was Buste. I believe it was. Hang on. Wait, I lost myself. There we go. I figured out something new. How fun is that? I'll put that down there in the corner. There it is. I wasn't sure how to spell it. The congressman, thank you, Christy, was Charles Boustany. And I think that's how you say it. he had at least had a couple of spent time with a couple of the girls in the motel, which he tried to play off. And the way he played it off was he said, well, yeah, I had a town hall meeting at that hotel once. Because that's where they have town hall meetings, at the local lick and dick, right? Come on. Who's believing the town hall thing? Was he from Louisiana? Well, happy birthday to you. He was a client, and he had, so the one of the guys who was a partner in that hotel was owned by a company, and one of those men was called Mr. G, and he looked him up, and his name was Guillory, as in like one of the girls that died. So we're talking Mr. G was related to one of them. It just popped into my head. Happy birthday, Bree. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Is it close to you? Have you heard all of the stories about the Jennings 8? Just popped in my head. So Mr. G was had a phone number where you could call him in the Capitol, because he was on do what? You want to order? Okay. A G is a 4. And a 7 is in between a G and an H. Yeah, right? Yeah, is that what they call it? The town hall? Town hall. Man. So it goes to say that all of the things that were happening in Jennings and in this area were most definitely being covered up. They were being covered up by the local police. They were being covered up by congressmen. They were being covered up by businessmen. They were being covered up by so many people. And what happened with the girls, each one was a little bit different, but there is evidence that Ethan Brown uncovered where one girl saw something that happened to another girl, and then she gets killed. And then another girl saw what happened to this girl, and then she gets killed. And this runs all throughout the Jennings 8. All throughout. Almost every one of them had been with Ricky Richard, had done drugs with Ricky Richard. He was pimping them out. Almost every one of them had been in the jail, had sex with the jailers, had sex with the local law enforcement. They were all regulars of these girls. They would do that, and then they would get the drugs from the local. It was, you could not get any more corrupt than this local law enforcement, than this region. And then the fact that they had them, am I missing comments? I am. Good Lord, my comments weren't moving. Hello, Sharon. How are you tonight? Yeah, happy birthday. Sorry, y'all, my comments weren't moving. Hey, Lorraine. Okay, now what? So these cases were going on when you first moved to Eunice. Okay. Wow. Hey, there's Field Guy. No, they did find the bodies. They didn't eat all of them. Maybe they ate some of them. Maybe there's some. Right? A hoedown at the town hall is exactly, yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that. I knew the Bayou is really, Jennings is actually closer to I-10 and close to some rivers, but not to the Bayou. It's actually a little, how far would you say it was away from the actual Bayou? I think it's more like I think it's just under an hour, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Now that article that was put in the paper in the New York Times by, his name was Robertson, I think. Ethan Brown read that one and started looking into it. And he's in the documentary. That writer is in the documentary. Thank you, Laura. Yes, absolutely. And they were informants. Yes, thank you. Yep, they were also informants. Yes, and I had a oh really? Well, that's interesting. Hello, Frozen. How are you, Angela? Good to see you. See, I remembered. I was talking to a guy. This brings me to something that I wanted to talk to y'all about, okay? Um, oh, you're from Homa. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Did you know the guy was singing in the gas station there from Homa? Hello, Rebecca. How are you and Matt doing tonight? Love to y'all. Yay. Oh, there's Lori coming in. Everybody's coming in. I'm trying to keep caught up, but it just, y'all keep coming on in. And I'm so glad to have you here. There's Tina. Good evening, Tina. Hello to you and all my Canadian friends. Bear. His name was Bear. He sang in the gas stations. He has his own album now. He's really good. I really enjoyed watching him. Okay, watching and crocheting. Awesome. I don't remember his last name. I know his name was Bear, though. He went by Bear. Boy, Homa gets it every single time. Whenever the storms come through, Homa and Lake Charles, they get it, don't they? Mm-mm-mm. See, now we have to watch out for Connie, too, because she's down there. Bailey. Bear Bailey. Whew. Things just pop in my head. I can't remember them. Oh my goodness. They're dyeing their hair. Oh my goodness. As long as they don't get it all on the floor, right? So yesterday I have okay, here's the case that I want to talk about. Are y'all ready? I want to know how many of you. Yes, it is. You're right. They're coming. Yes, Lynn Como. She lives down there too. Yes, she does. Yep, you're right. Yeah, it's coming. You be careful, Phil Guy. Phil Guy is in New Orleans. You be careful, Ida. Mm-hmm. Wow, lots of people from. I didn't realize how many of y'all were from this area. How cool. Okay, y'all know what time it is. I've got to pass serves off to Mr. Fiber, okay? I will be right back. I'm going to let y'all see my. Oh, there we go. We're going to do the switcheroo. I will be right back. Hang tight, Lori. Where'd you go, bud? Go sit down. Let me get my phone in case it goes off because it's also medicine time. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I just lost half of y'all, didn't I? Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for staying with me. Hi, Mary. Hello, Paula. Okay. Oh, thank you all for staying with me. Yes, thank you for reminding me. You can put the word teal, Teal, in the chat and it will drop your link did I see the panda come in? Whoop, whoop. Hey, panda. Love to you and Michael. It's a kind of green. Do what Louisiana chat tonight? I know, there's a bunch here. There is a bunch here. Glad to see you, Paula. Some new people coming in while I was out. I wish you'd send me some of that. We need it really, really bad. Really bad. Thank you. I know we have a great group. Hang on. Put myself over here again. Actually, let's do, will it work like that? Ooh, I like that. Okay, awesome. Good job, y'all. Who's that? Who dat? How you doing, Cajun? Thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you in so long. Man, I can't stay up anymore and listen and be there with y'all. You and Field Guy. Y'all are usually up late at night. You can do it. Yes, but y'all stay up too late for me. Yeah, I'm working on these screens. That's right. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. What stitch are we gonna do? Should we do some singles for a little while? Y'all give me maybe an extended single. What do you think? An extended single? We're starting to feel much better. Much better. And thank you. Yep, me too. Oh, see? Now those I could do. Where are you looking? That's a sloth up there, right? Hang on. There's a sloth right there. I hit my camera, didn't I? Ooh, gonna be seeing all kinds of stuff. The lemon peel. Okay, which one is lemon peel? I forget which one lemon peel. Is that half double single or double single? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sharon. The four-legged did too? Goodness. Oh, that's Flashy. That's Flashy. You haven't seen Flashy yet because you're new. I'll get him. Hi, Bubby. Come on. And that's Cerberus. This is Flashy, and usually he'll come on and he checks everybody in. Yeah, he checks everybody in. Hold on. Here he is. This is Flashy. And he has his stamp. And he's just like at the DMV. And stamps everybody in here. Slowly. Oh no, Lori. Oh. Yes, Cheryl from Vixen Purple Crochet and More, she gifted him to me. A lot of yawn. That's funny. Yep, he's got Richard Simmons deals on, but it's like Flashdance, the movie. You know, the leg warmers. Yes, he is. Richard Simmons vibes. Yep, exactly. All the things that he knows from the she shed. All the she shed shenanigans, let me tell you. Yeah, that's where, here, I'm going to play it for you. Ah, that's where that came from. What? It's a Louisiana night, isn't it? I didn't know he was, but that makes a lot of sense, actually. Well, you have Brett. Not that he's a mascot, but he's kind of a staple around there. Oh my goodness. Now, if you want to see him again, you have to do a super chat. That's what he's for. So if you want to see him again, that's what you have to do. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Oh, it fits with the FiberFloozie. What can I say? A town hall meeting. He doesn't have much on. Okay. Now I got to tell you my story. So yesterday I went and picked up some more needles. Ozempic, y'all. Okay? Ozempic. You asked Steve what happened when we recorded and he was noisy. He was cracking up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Steve blows. Oh my gosh. Ouch, Suzanne. Ow, ow, ow. The freezer didn't move one bit, did it? Not one bit. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I had to go by my doctor's. Well, there was this guy going into the doctor's office, and he saw my lanyard that says crime scene. And he says, "Are you in law enforcement?" Which is what I get all the time when people see my lanyard. Are you in law enforcement? No, I have a crime thing I do on Friday night. Oh, Kathy wants to see him again. Oh, Kathy wants to see him again. Thank you so much, Kathy. That was very sweet. Thank you so much. Hi, Jeannie. We're having fun. We are having fun. Show him the crochet in the corner. I know, right? Need some handcuffs, don't I? I could be very dangerous with those. Yeah, make it rain. Yeah, see, you need one of those. You need a crazy Cajun guy throwing stuff, or a girl with the beads. There's that. Just saying. So this guy was in Scrubs. Big guy. He was tall, just a real big guy. Anyway, totally looked like a doctor. Well, he was. Now, I did not get his name. This was a very casual conversation. Very casual, okay? And what he said was he's done some forensic work. And I'm like, what? So what do you mean? I mean, like, he says, well, do you remember the case? He was talking about a couple of Abilene things, and some of it I knew, some of it I didn't, and that he had worked on those and helped do the autopsies. The autopsies. He worked on the case of Tom Brown from Canadian, Texas. How many of you know about the case of Tom Brown? There was a podcast about it. There's been several episodes in different places on the Tom Brown case. Yeah, you got to watch out for them zip ties. That's right. Step away from your vehicle. Think they'll leave me alone, right? Okay, lurk away. And thank you. You reminded me I don't have my deal for my lurkers, but I see you and I'm so thankful that you are here, and I hope that you are doing all right out there. Nobody knows the Tom Brown case? Outside of my doctor's office. I was chatting with him outside of my doctor's office. And no, I didn't even get his name. I didn't even give him mine. I didn't have my cards with me. None of that kind of stuff. We were just having a casual conversation. Can you believe it? And so I want us to that's the one I want to talk about. I want to talk about Tom Brown. Now, the podcast is called Tom Brown's Body. And it was by Skip Hollingsworth, is who is the host of the podcast. It's on the Texas Monthly stream. And Skip Hollingsworth, I kept hearing him saying, talking, and because I listened to the first episode today on my way, or, driving around. Had to go to the bank, had to go take Dad his laundry, all that stuff. And yes, it is. See, you know it too. So he told me that Tom died from a gunshot wound to the head, which I did not know. Yes, Canadian, Texas. Yes, we have it. We have a town called Canadian. He was a high school kid. Yep, He was just graduating, from high school. Yep. Well, and they didn't find his body until 21. I think it was 2021, something like that. Uh, and there were so many rumors about him. Hey, Shad. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, the earrings are these are the earrings I got from Victoria. This is what I had on today doing my running around. I did not get anything changed. So glad you made it. So, if you all would like to start looking it up, 19. Okay. I was thinking it was 21. It is on YouTube. So the podcast is on YouTube. That means, well, I mean, it would be free in either place. I was listening to it on iPodcast, Apple Podcast. Yes. But I had heard this a long time back, and I did not know that it was a gunshot to the head. But they have had so many rumors about that. Doesn't it sound like a good one for next week? We can take a break from all of this other stuff and talk about a one-off case. I like to do this every now and then. You guys have a town called Texas. We have a Paris. We have, oh my gosh, isn't it something? That is the name of the podcast, Tom Brown's Body. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I only heard one episode today, but I believe his mother has written a book now. Her name is Penny. Yes, it was a ways back. Yes, it was. And I had forgotten about that case. Okay, awesome. Yeah, there's a Rome. There is a Rome. Oh my gosh. We have it all. So I think that's going to be our next one. That's what we're going to talk about next week. Y'all can start looking it up and see what you can find. I'll see what I can find as far as things to listen to. I feel like I want to do some more of that. Now, I know that we usually do the books along with, and guess what? Would anybody like to guess what Tom Brown's favorite book was? Anybody know? You probably haven't listened to enough of it. If anybody knows the case, I did not know. His favorite book was The Great Gatsby. So that could be our side read. I'm hoping that this week I can get in and read, what was our other one? I have it over here, the Steinbeck one. Thank you, Annie. Nice. I think you will really enjoy. But okay, so Skip Hollingsworth, he's the guy that traveled around Texas to little Texas towns and showed around people around the Texas towns. I think it was on PBS, the show. I hadn't heard that one. The Red Pony. that was our side read that we have not finished that one. And I told y'all that I'm going to read this to you. I want to sit down and get that done this week for you. I probably can just sit right here and I'll put the book over here and I'll read this book and I will crochet. Isn't that something for somebody that young for that to be his favorite book? Yeah. John Green. John Green. What did he write? What does he write? What does he write, Lori? I don't know that name. I'm sorry. Anyway, I have The Great Gatsby. So that could be our side read for this story. So this week I'll try to get the pony one out. And then we'll start the Tom Brown story. And I'll have to do the wheel. We'll have to pick winner for the wheel for this week, for Murder in the Bayou. John Green. I'll have to look him up. Don't know John Green. Okay, what is the lemon peel, y'all? Somebody did not tell me. Is that the one that it's like the moss stitch, right? Oh, he's a young adult author. The movie A Fault in Our Stars. Ah. Did you like it? Okay, she says it's a double single. So double single, double single. Double crochet, single crochet, and then alternating. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was doubles or half doubles. Thank you. We can do that. Okay, let me go back down to here for a minute or two. And I can tell y'all about something has changed. I always give y'all a little bit of a health update towards the end of my live. And here's your health update for this week. Oh, there's a movie too. There is a movie. Oh, she's got the link for the YouTube. I'm so glad to see that. See, I want us to get back to doing stuff like that to where we can find it on YouTube and stuff, right? Because it makes it more accessible for everybody. And we're just doing like one episode and it's not so heavy. And I think that it's going to be easier for me, you guys, because I'm going to be doing a lot more with my dad, it looks like. Not cleaning and stuff per se, but just, I mean, and am going to have a lot more going on. So here's the thing. I am not having the back procedure. Oh, thanks. I'm not going to have the back procedure done. I went to the chiropractor and I'm going to do decompression instead. And I'm going to continue with my chiropractic care. And I will continue to take the pain medication until I start to get some more relief. I was making a lot of progress when I was going before, and I had to stop going because I was having so many doctor's appointments, and I had that autoimmune flare. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I want to do more of that. And I also want to do more of, like, let's watch an episode of something and then talk about it. For instance, there is a new documentary coming out about the Happy Face Killer. How many of you plan to watch or have already watched the Happy Face Killer documentary, which is coming from the daughter's perspective? I don't know them. See, those are probably, I don't know those names because those are newer actors probably. I don't know. I'm an old chick. Okay, wait. I want to put this up. Hold on. Okay. And then I wanted to show it again. Yes. This is for those that were wondering what it was. Okay. Yeah, I know. You want to do more of that too. Good. Good. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength with this. Yes, he did. He wrote to Lisk. He sure did. He wrote to Rex Hewerman. That was one of his first buddies when he got into jail, was the Happy Face Killer. Mm-hmm. They do. Yes, they do. Well, I just, I want to kind of slow it down and not have so much for me to try to take notes of and stuff. I know. Here's what I want to say though, you guys, if you are going to watch that, okay? What I would say is, oh, I lost it again. Hold on. I'm working on it. I got to figure out, remember how to get from here to there again without having to do that. Keep an open mind. Now, she also wrote a book. That reminds me of BTK's daughter, who wrote a book about her dad. Y'all remember Carrie? Wasn't her name Carrie Rawson? Carrie Rawson, who was BTK's daughter, wrote a book. I don't remember which streaming it is on. I don't remember. And remember that they're trying to create entertainment also. That's what I wanted to say. Just remember when you watch those documentaries, they are also trying to get views and create entertainment, which is the way everything is going anymore. Even, and I do know that Carrie and the daughter of the Happy Face Killer, they've had a lot of conversations. They have been on some podcasts together, if I'm not mistaken. They have been in contact. I don't I don't think so, Joan. I thought Happy Face wrote. We'll have to look that up. Has anybody looked that up? I thought it was the other way around, but maybe y'all's memory is better than mine. it this way. There we go. Back to that way. Because that's another thing that's going on with me is that I have so much brain fog. So I'm really looking forward to. I went to the chiropractor the other day. I've got to do the icing like 2, 3, 4 times. He said up to 5 times a day. And she wrote to Rex's wife. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I know she was trying. Okay, she's saying it's on Prime. Okay. See, this is what I love doing is talking about all of this stuff. Now, the Todd Sturmer case that's going on right now, how many of you have watched some of that and are aware of that case? Well, I think they were all at CrimeCon, weren't they? Sharon, weren't they all at CrimeCon together? I want to say that Nate Eaton spoke to them also at CrimeCon and sat in on their sessions. Wow. Well, you may be right then, Joan. I shall not question it. I really shall not. Oh, I didn't get my nails polished. I put tips on. These are just clear tips. Come back tomorrow and I'll let you know if they stayed on overnight. Because I didn't put anything over them. It's just the tips. Just the tips. That's what she said. Yeah. I want to say that Carrie reached out. She was making a circuit around a lot of the podcasts and Crime Con and all that kind of stuff. She was trying to debunk some of the stuff that her dad was doing from the jail. Because her dad was trying again to get some attention and trying to get her to come and see him and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's the way it was. I was thinking it was Carrie. Yeah. The happy faced daughter started a GoFundMe for Rex's family. Yeah. And I looked on that, but I haven't seen anything come up. Okay, hang on. Accused killer, Gilgo Beach serial murderer Rex Heuermann sent him from jail moaning about dry bread and no butter. Okay. Ah. Uh-huh. Well, they say that Rex Heuermann had somebody's book. Um, like a tabletop thing. But I don't remember whose book it was. I want to say it was the Mindhunter book. There's something in the back of my head that said it was the Mindhunter book. Oh, y'all, I didn't take my medicine. Shoot. Steamed mother hen. There are days I feel rather steamed, let me tell you, especially in Texas. God, that calcium pill is big. I know. I had it sitting right here on my desk in a little. Well, I was I was going to get my pills, and then to take Serbs in to go do the green toy. Yes, the Mindhunter series is fun. See, we could do that. We could watch Mindhunter and then talk about it too. But see, not everybody can get that. That's right. Okay, y'all. Any questions? Tom Brown's Body is our next one. Tom Brown from Canadian, Texas. That is our next one. I will try to get the wheel together. Y'all have to give me some grace if I don't, because I will probably be starting my treatment plan with the chiropractor, which means I have to go like 2 to 3 times per week to Abilene for it. But now that the doctor's appointments for me and Dad have slowed down, is another reason I can do this. So I know that's what happens. I go get them, and then I should take them. Just go in there and take them. I should. That's what I didn't do. I did something different. That's what messed me up. No. No, I don't think that was Woody Harrelson. Don't we love him? How much do we love Woody? Woody, he's the crazy. He's the one that did the crazy. The killer. They were the killers on the road. What were their names? Woody Harrelson. That was. Oh, yes, I have the book on Audible. I think. Pretty sure I have it on Audible. Yep. Okay, y'all. Anything else before I go? I am going to play a few things for you on our way out. And I thank you all so much for being here. There it goes again. Switcheroo all night long. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Thank you to all the Louisiana people. I'm glad y'all were here tonight. We had a good Louisiana night. That worked out really well. Yes, tomorrow night is planner night. Planners and crafts, okay? So, I'm really hoping to be here. Oh, and also, there's a new yarn store close to me. So I'm really hoping to go do that soon too. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, but it might happen Monday. Okay, hugs to everybody. If you've got things hurting, I hope it feels better soon. If you've had a birthday or an anniversary, happy birthday, happy anniversary. I love all of y'all. Take care of yourselves. You are worth it. You are. I'll see y'all later, okay? Good night.